And so we have some great things every day. We show you some things to help you with your algorithm. We show you some things that are helping you with really getting the results you want. So the reason we know this works is a twofold. One, I've been teaching social media on network marketing stages. Probably, well, one came up that was 8 years ago. So it's been over 10 years that I've been doing this. I've built multiple successful businesses by doing this exact thing that I am teaching you. But we didn't have AI at the time to actually make it easier. So now you guys have got it so much easier because you don't have to learn how to write all this stuff, which is great, right? So here's the other thing as well. What we're also showing you is how to be consistent. So Pat, great to see you. So happy that you're here today. Consistency is key in every single team. Whatever you're doing in your life or business, it's consistency. So let me tell you, you can eat salads 3 days, but if you go and eat pizza another 3 days for 3 days, the inconsistency, you're not going to get the results you're looking for probably, right? However, if you do something every single day, so if you see Coach John, Coach Ginny, some of the other people here, Kathy Mays, many of us that we came over from contact mapping. We've been doing this for years together, getting together 5 days a week and just doing the work. And we've gotten very consistent. So our people get like anywhere from 19 to 24 new customers every single month just because of consistency. So this is where we want to get you guys, but we want to show you how to use it with AI too, because it's going to be so much easier than just having to learn how to have those conversations cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put up the screen. We're going to do the short demo. But what I need to know first is, do I have any new people here today? Because I want to make sure that you guys are caught up on this. So if you're new, put a 1 in the chat for me. Put a 1 in the chat if you are brand new. Okay, Linda's new. Fantastic. Anybody else never seen the demo before, never used the program, anything else? Put a 1 in the chat. Now, here's the other thing. There, Jahan, I love that picture with that crown. That's so cute. Okay, so here's the other thing I want to do. Go ahead and put a 7 in the chat if you have been here before and you have learned some great things. If you've learned some things that have helped you, put that 7 in the chat. Yay. Oh, Rosalind's new too. Fantastic. Look at all these 7s. Look at all these 7s. This makes me so happy. And we really want to check in with you and make sure that you are getting some great benefit out of this meeting, because we put a lot into this and we really want to make sure you get results. So let's go ahead and get started today. I'm going to share my screen. And the first thing I want to show you 2 things. 1, where you get your replay of this event at, and 2, how you get to the trainings. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. All right, so to get to the replay, you're going to come over here to the official corporate NowSite group. And if my thing will move, there we go. You're going to come over here to the official corporate NowSite group. You're going to join. Now, when you click join, you're going to see the replays here. And there's my replay. You're going to see other things that people have been posting and talking about, the community going on here, other replays. You've got Cheryl's replays in here. So you're going to find all of that here. Now, next thing I want to show you is after you onboard your AI, you are going to land on this page right here, which is your desktop. And every day you log in, you come here. Now, if you ever are looking for a meeting, one question I get a lot is, how do I find meetings? How do I find what kind of meetings you have? You're going to come over here to the right-hand side, right here to the circle, and you're going to hit resources. When you hit resources, you're going to find all of the trainings right here. Now, you'll see today's is My AI Live. We do this every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. So for everybody who's brand new, this is how you'll find it. Now, you'll also see How To with VP of Marketing, Cheryl Coco. That's Tuesday and Wednesdays. You will see that. On those 2 days, you are going to see things like websites, email prospects, campaigns, funnels, all of those things that she covers. Also, we have website and funnel building training and advanced website training here as well. But for this meeting, every day you're going to go to nowsite.online to come, and then you'll also find it right there. So I just want to make sure everybody sees that. Now, next thing we're going to do, show you how this meeting's going to go. We're going to do a quick demo of the NowSite My AI system. We're going to show you the different components of it. We're going to show you the example of doing a post. We're going to give you an example. Then we're going to put up the 5 minutes, and you're going to go out and do that yourself. Now, here's the thing. If you really, really, really want to get consistent and you really want to blow up your team, bring your team to this meeting. Every day, just bring your team to this meeting. Everybody does the work together. Your team will be activated. You'll be activated. You'll all be doing the work. It's huge. So after the 5 minutes, we'll come back. We have Q&A. We're going to showcase some posts. Anything you need help with about the My AI system or social media, we're going to help you with. So first thing that we're going to do, we're going to come over here and we're going to look over the STAR system. Of course, it's going to help you become self-confident and come across on social media as trustworthy, authentic, and relatable. So we're going to post on social media. You have 6 different ways of posting. You've got the caption and suggested image. We did this yesterday, right? Or no, we did caption my image yesterday. So we got caption and suggested image. This is when you know what you want the AI to write for you, and you do not have a photo yet for that, okay? Caption my image is when I have a photo. Oh, this is what we did yesterday because we did the selfie, right? So we have the selfie, we have the picture of dinner, the event, anything else. We never put the photo into the AI system. We just tell the AI what the photo is about and what you want the caption to be about. Caption my video. Caption my video is where you have your video, and you remember, you never put the video in here, and what you want the caption to be about. Short text only post. This is when you have those short little words and the colored background. So let me show you a little bit of what that will look like for you, for everybody who's new. We're going to come over here. This will be like caption, short text only posts. Colored background, bright colors, gets a lot of attention on Facebook. Great way of starting conversations. And then last for this part right here is long posted suggested image. Long post and suggested image is when you want to give a lot of value for something, a tip, a long post, some great value about a particular subject. And I'll give you an example of that. This one right up here. This one is one I did with a long post and suggested image. This was the suggested image. And then I added my own image with it. And it talked about freedom, ready to live your freedom. And it was giving ways that I have been able to find freedom and to help other people find freedom as well. So a great way for the AI to write that out for you. Last but not least is the surprise me. The surprise me is very often going to become your best friend when you're new and when you've been here for a while. The surprise me post, when you click on it, it's going to use all of the information that you have from the AI, and it is going to make a post for you. You're not telling the AI what kind of post you want. You're just clicking it and letting the AI write the post for you. So if ever times you find that you're like, oh, I don't know what I want to post, or I'm in a hurry, or I want some, an idea, just hit surprise me until you get the idea that you would want. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it gave us for me right now. Now, remember, when Cheryl Clow from Lancaster, California does this, it's going to sound different than when Leslie Boyle does this, right? It's going to sound different than when Pat does it, when I do it, when James does it, because it's using our voice. So for me, it says, imagine a word painted in the hues of innovation, a place where ideas bloom like flowers in spring. Today, let's celebrate the dreamers who reach for the stars and the thinkers who sketch blueprints of the future. What's your vision for tomorrow? Share your wildest dreams and goals. Who knows, someone here might just hold the key to make that dream a reality. Now, if you know us like Coach Jenny and Paul and all of us, we believe in something called who, not how. Too many times we're looking for how we ourselves can do this. And it's a matter of who. Who can we help? Who can we have help us? Who has the answer to this? So this is a great post right here, right? So I love this post. Now there's a couple of things I can do. First of all, remember it's different on every single platform here. You've got Facebook, you've got Instagram, you've got LinkedIn, and you've got X. So for Instagram, we've got picture this. Your imagination is a canvas and every dream a vibrant color. The great one said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So what big dream are you nurturing? Drop in the comments or share a story post and let's inspire each other to aim for the extraordinary. Why did it use extraordinary? Because it knows my community is called Extraordinary You, right? So that's my membership for mindset and everything else. So it knew that, and so it put the word in there. Let's look at LinkedIn. Behind every groundbreaking innovation was a visionary who dared to dream. As we honor the imaginative thinkers and pioneers of process, I invite you to reflect on what's innovative ideas you're nurturing for our shared future. What is your visionary goal? Connect with fellow forward thinkers here and let's support each other's ambitions. And then, of course, you've got X, which is, again, different. That used to be Twitter. So here's the thing. What I want you to do today, we're going to go ahead and show you how to post on Instagram. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get started. I'm going to hit post. And in fact, what I want to do, I'm going to do one other thing because this photo does not excite me. So raise your hand if this photo does not excite you. Anybody not excited by this photo? Everybody want to change it? That's okay. We can do that. Now, for some people, they may like that photo. And if you do, it's all good. Okay. But let's go ahead and change the image. I'm going to do an image search and I'm going to put in dream. And let's see what we come up with. Love this one. Let's look at success. And I intentionally don't set up which photo I'm going to use because I want you to see me actually using the program. Okay. So let's do this. I'm going to use this photo, which in itself does not look exciting, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some words on it to make it pop. Okay. So I'm going to hit edit image. Okay. Now I'm going to add text to the image. You can make your dreams come true. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to change the font color so I can actually see it. Okay. And we're going to change the font size. I'm going to take out the bottom part because that just doesn't look all that great. Okay. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to hit OK. Once I hit OK, how bizarre is that? Who was it who was having the black issue? Was it? No, yesterday. Where is she?
It's Diane Vandervis.
Diane.
Diane. Thank you, Diane. Let's try this again. Do we have a bug?
That makes me happy that it's not only me.
Amen. Right? Let's try it again. You can make your dreams come true. I can help. Okay. I'm just going to do it like this to see if it still does it that way too. Last thing to try, add text to image. Let's put opacity on it.
Okay, that
That box is black. The box up at the top on the left.
Yeah, I
That
was
one.
thinking that, yeah, it says
It,
overlay color.
it actually always is. That
Oh,
is
okay.
because you
Okay.
do the overlay option of how much opacity that it's going to show. So that's
Okay.
always been like that ever since I've been using the program.
Okay.
So let's try this. I
Are
want
you
to,
on
if I put in
Safari?
one more thing. Diane, I think we might have your thing fixed, but let me try one other thing and see this. Because I'm trying to see where, and then I'm going to finish your the demo. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't want to leave you hanging
So
here.
for me, it works on not on Safari, but on Chrome. It's fine.
Okay, well, I'm on Chrome right now, and this is what's
Oh
happening.
no, don't say that.
Yep, I'm on Chrome. Okay, so we have a bug here. I'm sorry, you guys. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to report the bug. I'm going to go ahead and just for the sake of this demo, just kind of show you how to do the rest of this. Just don't use any text overlays today, and I will actually get this bug reported and we'll get this fixed. So this is unfortunately on Chrome now. This isn't just Safari, this is Chrome. So I've got this. Essentially what will happen is once you get your photo, you just click started. You're going to download your photo and then you're going to hit post. Once you do, your selected platform is going to open up. And when your platform opens up, you're going to be able to create your post. We're going to select from the computer and then we're going to put the photo, which would be this photo. Of course, I'm not going to complete it because this photo isn't exactly what I wanted, but I do want to show you the rest of how to do this. So we're going to write a caption. We're going to post right there. We copy that in and then we hit share. So we're going to go ahead and make a post. Now, to grab any photo is fine. Just don't do a text overlay one like I was showing you today. We'll get the bug reported. So you can either make a post of caption my image or caption and suggested image, whichever one you want to do, or surprise me post. Here's some ideas for Tuesday for you. Transformation Tuesday, hashtag Transformation Tuesday. How has your life transformed because of the choices that you've made, and who can you help do the same thing? There's one idea there. Another idea for Tuesday would be Thankful Tuesday, where you can give gratitude as well. Those posts do really well as well. Last thing you could do is a surprise me post. I want to do a free open time right now for anybody to make any kind of post that they want. And remember, the reason you're making a post, though, is to start a conversation about your product or business. So either by giving gratitude, thankfulness, transformation, those are great tips for Tuesdays. So go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put the 5-minute timer up. When we come back, we're going to showcase some of your posts. And during that 5 minutes, Diane, I'm going to go ahead and reach out to Adrian and let him know we have a bug there so we can get that fixed real quick for you. All right, let's go ahead and go. I'll share the screen. We've got the music going today. And I'll be back in 5 minutes. And please, if you want to showcase your post, put the link down in the chat to your social media so I can get to it easily, and then raise your digital hand so we can start showcasing some posts. And if you have questions, just raise your digital hand. Happy to answer all of your questions today too. So let's go ahead and get going. All right, first let's put in the chat how many, reading the post here, sorry about that. So Wayne, to log into the My AI, you just go to now.site, now.site. All right, let's go ahead and share posts. How many posts did everybody do today? So put the number in the chat, how many you did. Courtney, I can answer that question for you and I'll actually show you something that you can do. Says, okay, so Nurjahan did 6, great job. Linda did 1, fantastic. Pauline did 2, fantastic. Belinda did 1. Johnny did 1. Coach Jenny did 4. Courtney did 1. Mary did 3, fantastic. Stephen did 1, fantastic. And Joe's doing 1 right now, fantastic. Is it Quill? Quill did 1? I hope I didn't slaughter your name.
Lady.
What was that, Kole?
Yes, uh-huh.
Beautiful name. Is it Hawaiian?
It is. Thank you.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous name. Okay, so Ray, great job, Ray Lordeman, for 3. Clay's checking in with 1. Pamela's still working on hers. Edwin is did a 1 surprise me post. Fantastic. Wonderful. All right. So let's go ahead and showcase some posts. And Courtney, let me get your question first before I showcase posts, because I think this is super important. So Courtney was talking about, I've edited my profile, but it's not generating posts that are faith-based. Oh my goodness, I get tongue-tied lately. That are faith-based. Am I doing something wrong in the interest portion of the Think Like Me tab? Okay, let me tell you a couple of things. So for any of you who are having problems with your AI sounding more like you, I'm going to show you a tip that I did that helped me, okay? Because at one point I was teaching this class called Unstoppable Confidence. And so it was 90 days to unstoppable confidence. And every single post that came up, because I did some posts for some advertisement for it, every post after that was break fear and insecurity, break fear and insecurity. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this isn't the only thing I want to talk about. So I had to train my AI, and I'll show you what I did, okay? So let me grab my screen real quick, and this is going to solve this should solve your problem too, Courtney. And it's so easy. It's surprising. I couldn't believe that it actually took me this long to get the idea as it did. But I'm going to share my screen. Let me come over here. Okay. All right. So here we go. When we're on the desktop part of this, we're going to scroll down to here. And does everybody see where it says train my AI? Okay. This is the first step to training your AI, but there's another secret after this, Courtney, that I'm going to show you too. Okay, so there's 2 parts to this. The first part is under your train AI, you want to put some things in here. So look under here and make sure that you've got information that you'd want to share about your family, or a few facts or stories about your background, culture, or heritage. If you want more faith-based posts, I would write about your faith in here so the AI can retrain and understand that that's what you want it to do. Okay, that's number 1. Now, number 2, interests. You can put more faith-based things in here that will help as well. Now, the last thing you want to do, though, the next after that is kind of the secret sauce. All right. So I'm going to come over here to right here under this little, it kind of looks like one of those kids choo-choo trains, like over here on the left-hand side. That's what it looks like to me. The little icon looks like one of those kids choo-choo trains or a roller skate. It's kind of funny, their icons that they changed them to. I kind of like them. I think they're kind of cute. But anyways, you come over here where it says train my AI, and then you're going to come over here to business profiles. Now, when you click on that, this is my demo account, so I wish I was on my personal one, because then I could show you all my profiles. But what I do is I make different profiles based on the kinds of conversations that I'm wanting to have. The way I broke the fear and insecurity issue that kept on coming up, I actually made a business profile that was just me personally, who I am personally. Elizabeth Larson, I'm a great friend. I love people. And so Courtney, one thing that you could do is, if you're making more posts that are kind of like just inviting people to see your life, kind of showcasing who you are without the business part of it, you can make a business profile here with that information about your faith, who you are, and all of that. And in a minute, I'll try to pull up my personal profile and show you a little bit of that. You can do that. You can do this for different businesses. So if you're in real estate, you could do one. You could do another one for network marketing. I did one for me personally, just as a friend. I'm a nice friend. I love people. I think the best of people, stuff like that. Now, when you go over and do your AI, though, the way this helps you is you're going to come over here, Courtney, to post on my social. And then once you're doing one of these, you're going to see this business profile optional. You'll pull down the profile that you want. So if you want it to be faith-based all the time, you can put it into the AI in that original area. If you want it to be faith-based sometimes, not all the time, you can make a business profile that has the faith-based part in there, even your company that you work and the faith-based together. You can have as many business profiles as you want. And then the AI will utilize that specific information to come over and make your post. Now, does that make sense to everybody? Is everybody good with that, Courtney? Did that help? Okay, you're good? All right. Try it and play with it. And then see if, come back tomorrow and showcase a post or something, or let me know how that works and anything else we can help you with there, okay? Beautiful. All right. Let's showcase some posts real quick. And let's see, Pat. I'm going to go to you first, Pat, but I don't see a link for you. Did you have a question or a post today?
I have a question. So
Beautiful.
when I logged in this morning, Elizabeth, this is so great. I love this call. When I logged in this morning and then I created a post and I attempted to change the image, the little blue box of save or edit or whatever is not showing up. I can't find it.
So wait a minute, say that whole thing again.
So when I go to the image, I want to change image. And so I search images and the whole page of images comes up.
Mhm.
But I can't get to the blue box at the bottom to save it.
Oh, okay. I think I might know what the problem is. Let me show you how to do that. This happens to me sometimes. Okay, so let's come over here to our post and I'm going to change the image. And let me just find one of my own images images that I've saved as I've done that. So think about success. Let's do that one. Or you can have your dreams. We'll do that one. Now I click add. So that actually didn't help you. Hold on a second. Let me come over here. I just realized I was like, that didn't help. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the image. This button is not coming up, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so if you click and the picture you want is red around it, that's when the button will come up. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, and if you accidentally double click, it will actually click it off accidentally. So you can't just keep clicking on it. Like you normally, when you click on something, it just keeps it active. This
Yeah.
actually releases it for some reason. So if you can real quick, go into your AI and try to click on one of the photos and make sure, do you see how it's got a barely visible red frame around it?
Yep. Yeah, I see it.
So try that on yours. When it has the red frame, that edit image should come up.
No, it doesn't.
And it's still not even with the red frame?
No.
Are you on Safari or Chrome?
Chrome.
All right. Send a quick message to either way. You can do it two ways. Support at now.site, or click this little happy face down here. And then click send a message right up here.
Okay.
And just tell them that that's not coming up. There must be a bug there somewhere.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. All right. All right. We've got Stephen and Jenny. Jenny, why is your hand not coming up? Can you do it like from below? Okay, I'm going to go to Stephen and then to Jenny. Pumpkin Lawrence's going to go soon though, but I want to make sure, does anybody with hands raised have questions? Okay, Pamela does and Jenny does. Okay, so let me go over to Stephen and then we're going to go do our questions. Okay, so we got Pamela, Jenny, and Von Seal. So Stephen, I'm going to put you in charge of helping me remember these three names: Pamela, Jenny, and Von Seal. All right, Stephen, are you showcasing a post today?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let me go grab that for you.
Jenny, Hansel,
Jenny, Pamela, and Von Seal.
Pamela. Okay.
Nothing like putting you to work, right?
Hey, man, my brain is, yeah.
Oh my
yet.
gosh. Okay, so here is your post. Transformational Tuesday is upon us. What's been your catalyst for change? Okay, first of all, this question I absolutely love. What's been your catalyst for change? For me, it was diving deep into powerful reads like How to Be a 3% Man, which revolutionized my understanding of relationships. Love that. You're going to have to tell me about that book sometime because I've never heard of that one.
Okay. No
And
problem.
Becoming Physically Fit with E.
Oh. That's a typo.
Okay, good. I was like, is this a new type of exercise I don't know about?
Oops.
Okay, and nutrition. Whether it's books, fitness, or an impactful life event, share what sparked your transformation in the comments. I love this. Only thing I would add is after share what sparked your transformation, something to the effect of, I want to celebrate you too, or something, so people understand why they're commenting.
Right. I edited it already, and I just said, like, if you want to know what I did to transform, shoot me a comment below.
I love
But
this.
that,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can come up with
exactly. And I would love that at the end. Want to know what helped me transform? Put a
Right.
comment below. I'd love to share my tips with you.
Awesome.
I'd love to share my tips with you. Sounds easier to digest when you add that in there because it doesn't sound like you're just trying to sell somebody something.
Right. Exactly.
Which is your heart, right? You're not. So look
Yeah.
at the transformation. This is fantastic. These kinds of before and after photos, if you can utilize these, not all the time because people will get tired of them. They want to hear about who you are as a person too, but absolutely use these. And you can use these kinds of things a couple of times a week. Fantastic, Steve. This is amazing. Good job.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
who am I going to first, Stephen? You're going to remember my names for me. Uh-oh, he muted himself. Can't hear you.
Pamela
Pamela
Jenny.
first. Okay, Pamela, Jenny, and then Von Seal, right?
Yes.
All right. Hi, Pamela.
Good morning. I had a quick question. When you do the images,
Yeah.
are the images that you change to, are they on the computer already, or does AI give us images that we can choose from?
Right. The AI is giving us images that we can choose from. So here, let me show you how this works. When we come over here, we're going to come to NowSite Home. And when we're doing our social post, it gives us the post right here. It works for caption and suggested image, long post and suggested image. Both of these, the AI will give you images. If you hit caption my image, it's assuming that you already have your own image. So if you do one of these, it will give you an image. You can come here to change images. And one thing I like to do is there's the AI image search. I like to do image search personally, but if you do the AI image search, it's going to go based on your profile, your business profile. So Courtney, this would be a great way to get more specific photos for you if you wrote out that business profile more on faith-based things. And if anybody has a business profile that you've written out specifically, you can use that. I like image search though. So I put something in there like cartoon success. Whoops. Or cartoon happy. We've already done success today. Let's do cartoon happy. So, whatever you specifically want for a photo. So let's see if I can find something that's hilarious. Okay, this is just plain funny. So I would actually use something like this just as an attention getter and then put some funny comment over it or something like that. But whatever it is, you just caption the image and then you hit add. Now, one thing, Pamela, if you hit save to my images, when you come over to my images, those are all the images from the AI or that you've searched that you actually save to use later.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, because I was looking for images and I'm like, okay, why can't I find the images? But now I know how to look for them. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
You're wonderful. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
All right. Now, Stephen, is it Jenny? It's Jenny next. I'm putting
Jenny.
Steve here.
Jenny.
It's Jenny next. All right, Jenny.
Hello there. And the first question was on the hand, just like you said, because I had turned off that because it was interfering on
Mhm.
it was interfering on other programs that I was on, other Zooms. And so now, not only can I not use that here, but the other reaction doesn't even show up as an
So-
option.
It's probably held under the other thing. So if your screen is a little bit smaller, let me put my screen on what my Mac would be. And it should be next to the shared screen where you see reactions. You don't see that?
Right. I go to reactions and I click the three dots, and I've got thumbs up and prayers and clapping hands, but I don't have the raised hand.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah. It was like crazy that it eliminated. And I did want to share some posts, but I just thought, I don't know if anybody else has had that problem after, changing back, but I thought that was weird.
That, and you may want to report the bug. We got a lot of bugs today, right? Zoom's got a bug. So, yeah. So, Pat, best way to contact me is through Facebook. However, email, I'll put it in the chat for you as well. I'll come back and showcase your post. Let me get to Von Seal's question. And
sure.
Von Seal, what was your question, hon? You're muted.
Oh, okay. My question is, I've made posts before, and I go to my Facebook page on my iPhone, and I can't see it. But everybody else, my friends, say they see it and they love it. And I don't understand why I can't see it on my iPhone. That's weird.
So you made a post and you did it from your phone. Everybody else can see it, but when you're on Facebook, you can't see the post on your Facebook.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Try this. Try to completely get out of your Facebook app 100% and then log back in. There may be like some sort of cookie or cache issue going on.
Okay.
So log completely out, close the app, go back in, and then try that and see if that works.
Okay.
All right. Nurjahan, did you have a question or were you showcasing a post? If you could throw that in the chat there for me, I'd appreciate it. Let's go ahead and
Yeah, I did, but it's probably up there.
Oh,
I put my link in there already.
Did anybody else have questions? Because the pumpkin alarm's going off and I want to make sure I get everybody's questions. Ray doesn't have a question.
No question.
I do have a question if I can.
Beautiful. What was your question?
My question to you is, when we're doing the postings, I don't know how to make two postings together at one time on Facebook. When there's two, you have two.
Can you explain what you mean by two postings? Do you
when instead of posting one image instead of one image, how do you put one image side by side?
Perfect. Okay, this is a great question. Let me go ahead and showcase and show you guys how to do this.
Thank you.
So, so let me come over to my page. So right here, this is my pinned post about freedom. I've lost 70 pounds. I've started businesses. Like, it's transformed my life, right? So I'm doing two photos side by side. So the way you do two photos side by side.
You're not showing your screen.
Yeah, it's not showing.
Yes. All right. Everybody see it now? Perfect. Okay. So this is my pin post. And so I wanted to do two photos side by side. This was the suggested image. This is my own image. So the way we do that is we're going to come over here. We've got our image. We click get started. We hit post, of course, and then we're going to download our image. When we post and come over to, oh, darn it, I was on Facebook. Get started. is the post expired. All right. Get a surprise me post and then I'll show you how to, well, actually, I don't even need to be on there. So I'll just post on Facebook. So once you get over to Facebook, you put in what it is that you're going to do, and then you click on photo and video, right? Now, when you click on photo and video, you can, for Apple, if you're on a Mac, it's Command. I think on Windows, it's Control. But if you click on that, you can add. So when your file folder comes up, you know, with all your photos, if you're on a Mac, you hit Command. If you're on Windows, I believe you hit Control. If you hit that button and keep it down as you are picking out photos, you will automatically pick out multiple photos at a time. Now, one thing you want to make sure of is that when it is to have them up and down instead of side by side or on top of each other, you want to make sure they're in portrait mode, not in landscape mode. Because if they're in landscape, it's going to look a little bit more like that. So let me go ahead and just post this so you see what it looks like. It's a little cut off. So you see how, because they were landscape photos, they went like this. Does everybody see that? Because they were big landscape photos. I'm going to go ahead and take this off so it doesn't kill my algorithm because it's not a real post. In order to have them side by side like this, you need to have them portrait photos. So more like selfie, longer than wider. You want them longer than wider. If they are this way, if they're landscape wider than longer, they will show up on top of each other. Does that make sense, Ray? You're welcome. All right. Last but not least, Julie or Koule, did you have a question? Oh, actually, I just turned it into a pumpkin. I have to give this back to Cheryl wants this back. So next meeting is in 4 minutes. It is Cheryl's Ask Tuesday. You can find out more about the websites, the email campaigns, everything else that NowSite has for you. You will not want to miss this. This will be great for you to learn everything else. Tomorrow we'll have My AI Live again, where we'll showcase your post. If you did not get your question answered, or if you did not get to showcase your post, please come back tomorrow. Immediately raise your hand so you're the very first people up, so I can get you showcased and answer your questions tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you on My AI Live at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. Thank you so much, Linda. And please come back each day. We'll teach you more and more on how to do this. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Feel free to unmute everyone.
All
You
right.
too, Elizabeth.
Bye.
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 Great
Thank
day.
you.
Bye, bye.
Bye,
everyone.
thank you.
Have a great day. See you guys
Bye.
tomorrow.